Hi, I'm Estie,
And I'm Saquita.
and today we will be informing you on e-cigarettes and vapes.
E-cigarettes are battery-operated devices that are handheld and produce an aerosol that contains nicotine. The American Lung Association, as well as numerous other organizations, include the CDC, collectively call these devices ENDS, which stands for Electronic Nicotine Delivery Systems. ENDS work by heating a liquid that contains nicotine, which is then inhaled into the user's lungs. Ends are made to be even more attractive to users by making the aerosol flavored, with flavors like cotton candy, lollipop, mango, and mint.
Ends have a direct impact on young adults and students in college for various reasons. The average human brain is not fully developed until 25 years old. This means that if a college student who is normally under the age of 25 begins to use an end, they can harm certain areas of their brain that control moods, learning, attention, and impulse control. Another impact is that companies that produce ends are directly targeting individuals in high schools and advertising their products to them. This will mean that more and more individuals entering college will be using and possibly be addicted to ends.
Since ends impact the development of the part of the brain that controls moods and impulse control, this will directly affect the college student's behavior and attitudes. What this means is that an individual will be more at risk of developing mood disorders and permanently lowering their impulse control. Such a drastic and life-altering change in behavior and attitude is not worth using and becoming addicted to ends.
Ends may have drastic long-term impacts on an individual's brain and body. As previously mentioned, the brain will not be able to fully develop if a college student uses ends. Because ends are a relatively new concept, there isn't any research on the long-term impact that they will have on an individual's body. Although, based off of our knowledge and research done on regular cigarettes, which contain nicotine just like ends, it is easy to find many similarities. They can increase an individual's blood pressure and may increase chances of a heart attack. Ends also contain chemicals such as acetaldehyde and formaldehyde, which can all cause lung disease and cardiovascular disease. All of these cancer-causing agents, also known as carcinogens, is something that a college student definitely should not want in their body.
Some risk factors of using ends include antisocial behavior, not attending college, lack of parental supervision, parents that have smoked or smoke cigarettes, and other drug use. Although some of these risk factors are hard to avoid because they are part of your environment, some of the risk factors can be prevented. Some protective factors against using ends are high self-esteem, good relationships with family members, attending college or working, and physical and psychological safety. Most of the protective factors are not tangible things and are therefore also difficult to control and maintain.
A social consequence that can result from using ends is the individual becoming distant from friends and family. Using ends is often looked down upon by society, which can drive a wedge between a person who frequently vapes or uses e-cigarettes and someone who disapproves of them. Alternatively, since the use of ends among college students is not seen as dangerous as using traditional cigarettes, the negative social consequence is not present as deeply as it was with the use of regular cigarettes.
Significant personal consequences can result from the use of ends. If a college student becomes a regular user of ends, this can lead to addiction to other substances and drugs such as cocaine and heroin. This is significant because it is more difficult to recover from a cocaine or heroin addiction.
Thank you for listening and learning about the facts, dangers, risks, and consequences of ends. We hope that by knowing this information, you will be more careful and cautious the next time you think about using ends.